Hello and good evening, everyone. I'm Major Mohammed Ali Shah. I'm going to be in conversation with a person who's very well renowned, very well respected, who needs no introduction at all. In fact, Ginza Vualzong, who has been actively trying his best to bring peace in a beautiful place like Manipur, which I am really attached with. Who had a very fine. He had a very high profile job, I would say, but he has a lot of knowledge about the tribal culture and about the lost tribe also of Manipur, and he's going to tell us about how and where they, if you would have heard about the lost tribe of Manipur that is settled in Israel. So now he will tell us the connection of Manipur and Israel, and let's hear it from straight from Ginza. Ginza, Jai Hind, and thank you very much for taking your time, brother.
Right, you're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Ginza. Ginza, can you tell us a bit about the lost tribe? What is this, the lost tribe, which people ask?
Right, by the lost tribe, we mean the lost tribe of Israel. So, Israel has 12 tribes, and among those 12 tribes, one of the tribe is Manasseh, which is the considered to be lost, and they have not returned to Israel for a long time. So the Israel government have done a kind of a research and look for this lost tribe. And finally, they have found it. This remnants of the tribe or the lost tribe uh, living in Mizoram as well as in Manipur. And so these are the Manasseh tribes of Israel. And the Israel government has recognized this lost tribe. They have done the research, documentation, and accordingly, many people have migrated to Israel under this lost tribe, Manasseh. And I believe more than 10,000 or 20 in numbers are currently living in Israel who are migrating from both Mizoram as well as Manipur under the lost tribe of Manasseh.
Oh, okay. So they have their roots from Manipur, or they have their roots from Israel, or what? What is that, Ginza?
I also do not, as far as I know, the lost tribe they migrated from Israel and moved, from the Great Wall of China, and then finally they settled down in Manipur and Mizoram. Is what we've been told, and I believe that's true also because these people, the kind of culture and tradition are similar to that of the Israelites. So, because of all these roots and cultures and the religion they have followed, the religious practice are similar to that of the Jews. So, considering all this evidence and artifacts, finally the Israel government have confirmed and recognized the lost tribe, and many people have already settled in Israel from Manipur.
Right. I was reading somewhere that in the 1990s, there were a
Mhm,
lot of people from Manipur. They had migrated to Israel. I don't know
mhm.
how true it is, and I thought let me confirm it with you perhaps. And in Israel,
Mhm,
we all know that there is a tour of duty where there's compulsory military service for everyone who's in Israel,
mhm,
boy, girl, everyone. So,
mhm.
is it so that in the year in 1990s, a lot of people from Manipur migrated to Israel?
Yeah, that's right. I believe, yeah, it's around the 90s. That's where the first batch of migration started.
All right. So, of course, I mean, since Zahir si baat hai, it's but obvious that people who would have migrated from Manipur to Israel, they
Mhm.
would have their share of serving into the Israeli armed forces. That's the tour of
Right.
duty. It's called. Yes.
Mhm.
And so
Because
they would
Israel
have.
government requires people in the armed force. So it's kind of mandatory for every able person to join the military in support of the country.
Right. So it's but obvious that those people who have gone from Manipur to Israel, and they would have been in the army as well over there, and they would be fighting the war over there on ground as well. It must be very
Hmm.
very tough and very hard at this time, especially for them, of course.
Hmm.
And our prayers to everyone. I hope humanity and peace prevails everywhere. In fact,
Hmm.
and thank you very much for clarifying that doubt. In fact, Ginza, I mean, who better than the official spokesperson of the Indigenous Tribal Leaders Forum to
Hmm.
talk about the lost tribe? In fact, and thank you very much for consenting to give me some time and for us and for our viewers to understand this. So because I find a lot of people they have been putting up flags that I support Israel, I support Palestine, I support this, I support that. But here are people from Manipur who are actually there on ground with Manipur roots, I would say, and they
Hmm.
are actually fighting the war bravely on ground. And of course, and as everyone would say, when I was serving with the Assam Rifles, I our tough soldiers were from the northeast part of India. It's a martial race, so I'm sure they would be putting up a very very tough fight. Anyhow, Ginda, and then thank you very much for sparing time. And before we part ways, any last message or anything you would like to say about the lost tribe, or about particularly about Israel?
I have many relatives who are staying there, who have migrated to Israel. Um, and I've been in touch with them even during this crisis and the kind of uh, hardship and difficulty they have faced. It's very similar to what we have faced here. So they are also having the same kind of situation wherein they have to hide and have to fight another war there. So I personally have my relative, my sister is also in my sister family is in Israel. Um, so I have sympathized Israel also in this regard because my sister is there. So my best wishes for them. May the good Lord protect them from this war, and I hopefully the war will be over soon, so that there's peace all around the world, including what we face here in Manipur.
Thank you, Ginza. Thank you very much. And before we part ways, there was a small little question just arose in my mind right now. So the people who
Hmm.
migrated from Manipur to Israel, were they from? So how? See, we all know that in Manipur they are Saramais, they are Pangals, they are the Maite Hindus, they are Christians who are from both Nagas, Kukis, and Maites as well. But how many Jews would be there approximately? Like, I'm not talking about the figure because
Hmm.
I might have asked you of that that way. But are they a large chunk of Jews living in Manipur, Ginza?
No, they are minorities, I would say, minority. And right now, the parameters which the Israel government is looking at is in terms of the religious practice. So people who follow the Jewish religious practice or Judaism is what are the people who migrated to Israel. So not everyone.
Okay, okay. So basically, a cookie, which is but obvious a Christian, would have
Mhm.
been there would have been less in numbers who migrated to Israel. Am I right in, or am I wrong in understanding that, Ginza?
Yeah, they are mostly from the Kuki group of people, and mostly people who are embracing or following the Jewish religion called the Judaism. Those are the people who migrated there. Mm.
All right, understood. Ginza, thank you very much for spending time. Truly grateful to you, and sorry to have disturbed you time and again. Thank you very much. Take
Not a
care.
problem. Thank you.
Yeah.
Take care. Bye.
Praying for peace all over. Bye bye. Take care.